Five,
died on us.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright, more peace, love, and happiness. Welcome to BTA Podcast, episode number 33. This is one day late, but here we are. I am Ali, joined by Rajiv,
Oh,
Collie,
Happy Mother's Day.
and
Hi.
Dillon. First things first, how y'all doing?
Where is the one where she has the shades on again? I think that is 4.
Number
That-
2.
That's two.
I'm not seeing it, but it's
That's
like
2.
2. Yeah, 100% a 2.
6.
Feel a solid 4.
Feeling like a 7.
I also feel in a 6 because it's really cool. I want to be warm. Also,
Alright.
one wearing a scarf.
One was wearing a scarf, that was in the dead of winter.
Winter will be our live bros this season.
Oh my god.
At least there's no one, bro. We're just dead inside and we're invited.
His virtual reality headset, no visor. She holding the controllers in her hand.
Kelly's actually Judge Dredd.
Oh shit, we forgot to message Kelly. Hold up. He's up there every
You
fucking
better
time.
hurry up and message Kelly. So Kelly, I know. Oh wait, no, it's Sunday. She wouldn't remember that. We have
Yeah.
podcast on a Sunday.
Yeah. Alright. This week's episode brought to you by the following struggle tweet. Collie, go ahead.
You mean me?
Stupid.
I'm talking to somebody.
Kelly.
Collie had to read it in front of parents.
Oh,
Whoops. My bad. Whisper to calf too.
Everybody knows he's a degenerate anyway. It's fine.
I'm not gonna say it.
Anyways, for more struggle tweet content, you can follow us at BTA Struggle TWTS for more of this. And there's a lot of this.
we're off to a strong start.
Yeah,
Lots of this.
lots of that.
Fun fact, the BTA struggle tweets came out of a Collie thing.
Yeah, it did
Yeah.
actually. Jen was like,
What's
let
that?
me just post all the Collie screenshots we have, and then that evolved into, let me just post all the ones we have of all of us. Shit,
Fine,
just make a fucking Twitter account for it. Because Collie, by
That's
far,
cool.
like, exceeds us in terms of just degenerate looking screenshots. But the rest, we have some too. I wanna see in order.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we should not count, but like, off the top of my head, I feel like it's Collie, then Sharma, then either Dillon or me. I'm not sure. Then maybe KL.
Probably Sharma.
I see Sharma second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy would say he would be number 1.
Anyway. First things first.
Oh, Jarrell.
Oh yeah.
Joel up there too, yeah.
Yeah, so just be
Y'all some fucking degenerates, dude, holy shit.
Hey, fix it out.
Jarrell midget porn archer.
Yeah.
Speaking of midget porn, happy Mother's Day.
Wait,
Incredible transition, yeah. Today's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there who might be listening to this. I don't fucking know. If my mom listened to this, I would die.
Hi, Ali's mommy. Well, hi, Jonathan's mommy.
Anyways, it's on the docket because I was gonna open the floor. I nearly asked in advance, but like, does anybody have any stories about their mom that they would like to share
nah.
I've shared
About-
the same
about
story
that
like
what?
twice.
about your mom? If you
Wow.
may have one. I know in this group that might be kind of difficult. In hindsight, this is a bad idea.
I have a story from today, actually.
Go ahead, Gail.
My mommy come on drunk.
Oh,
Just now.
well, it's a wonderful segment. This is just great. Kelly
Yeah,
just
it's
responded
great.
with fire alarm going off. Cannot attend at the moment. Take your
What
time.
did they ask in this in
I didn't know.
Canada, dude?
I didn't know that was contagious.
Yeah. For context, my building had like 3 fire alarms go off like the first 3 months of the year. And it was like just absolute pain. Like one was at like 10 o'clock in the fucking night and I had to go stand in the sidewalk. It's just the worst.
Oh yeah, I watched this Canadian YouTuber, and his building has been going off with like fire alarm tests and stuff too.
The test is one thing, right? Because the test is pretty close to every month. I think I sleep through it this month. But like the hardest thing for me was like figuring out when was the test and when was a real one. Because I was like, oh, hey, fire alarm going off. This is just a test. Then I check like the bottom right and I'm like, wait a minute. We in the third week, why are they doing the test now? Then I realized, oh shit, that's an actual fire. I have to get out of this building. And then it just ends up being like some idiot who set off the alarm while he was fucking cooking. I was like, alright, you wasted an hour of my time for this. Thanks.
Wow.
Wait, they do this like twice a month?
Once a month. It's been once a month, but yeah. Just
Yeah,
random
not
fires going off.
None for me so far.
Well, yeah, look, Kelly's just said she has one going off too. And our buildings are managed by the same people actually, but yeah.
Huh, coincidence? Question mark.
I wonder.
And landlords be raking in money, but
They might be, because like you have to pay a fine every time the firefighters have to come and like put out a fire or whatever they have to do. And it's like
Who has to pay the fine?
the people who set off the alarm, and it's like $700.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I hope to God I never set off that fucking alarm. But yeah, that's just a thing that can happen.
Well, I mean,
Just disconnect your yeah. Wait, no, don't. Wait, there's
it
a
makes sense to
Simply-
do that.
Simply turn off the fire alarm.
Nah, bro, just turn
And
off
then
the fire.
perish in the fire. I mean, $700. That's your whole life savings, bro.
It is. It legitimately is.
Perish in the fire.
But yeah, back on track. Mother's Day stories, anybody.
Not really.
The funniest one I have is probably the fucking Sudoku story, and I tell that like 2 weeks ago. So.
I probably have, but I can't recall any off the top of my head. If you had told me that yesterday or something.
Yeah, this is something that I probably should not have, like, thrown at you all. The day
Yeah,
of.
we need Kelly like here to talk about about it.
Oh, yeah. Kelly probably has a good story, but Kelly is not here. When she passed through Lito, we'll ask.
If she passed through
I
it.
know.
Yeah, if she passed through Lito, because those fire alarms can just go off for like a fucking hour before the ambulance, the fire department shows up. So we'll see.
you say ambulance, and in my head I was like fire medics.
I mean, yeah.
Fire brigade, fire medics.
I mean, yeah.
But no, they sent like the big truck. They sent 2 of the big trucks actually. They sent like a bunch of police cars too.
Hold
It's
on to
fucking wild. Like they've like fully committed. Like, oh yeah, this place burning. Yeah,
What
they
are you
just
gonna
like
do is shoot down.
No, because if a fire actually happened, they had to try and figure out what caused the fire. If it's not obvious.
True.
But yeah.
Because
Yeah,
there's always
they
a
practice
possibility that there's arson.
But yeah, like they just pull up fully expecting our building to be like already halfway burned to the ground. And they show up and it's just some like jackass, burned
I
his
know.
stove trying to make eggs or some bullshit.
I wonder, is it the same person every time?
It would be incredibly funny if it was. But I don't think so.
That's like
They wouldn't even be renting there anymore.
that's
Yeah.
just $2,100 gone.
Dude, $700 is like a month of rent, right? Like that's fucking insane. For a student, I was like, yeah, just don't set off a fucking fire alarm.
But what if it's an actual emergency? Like, you actually cause a fire that will burn down the entire building.
I have no idea.
Do you?
I mean,
Exactly.
you could test that out.
Like, I just found out from a maintenance guy, and he was like, yeah, careful with all your leave food on your stove if you all start a fire, and the fire department has to come to put it out, it's a $700 fine. So I just took, his words at face value. I didn't question shit. I was like, oh, I don't need to find out more
Wait,
about that.
see that sensors in every there in every apartment then.
Yes.
Well,
One in the
shit,
hallway.
You have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Like, they can't even smoke the Collie deep shit, bro.
Are you smoking those though? Like, I know people who do.
You'd be surprised, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be
I
fucking
know people
surprised.
in like sitcoms and stuff. People would go in the bathroom by the window and and smoke.
Yeah, because they have fire alarms and they're smart.
They'll just go outside.
Yeah, that's a smarter thing to do. Just
Things like, yeah,
smoke
like,
your joint outside.
smoking is just legal here. Collie, you
Oh, that
taking
kind
a
of smoke.
shower right now?
I
You
wash
washing
it.
your wares for like half an hour now, bro. What you mean? Where were you? I was hearing this the whole time.
I know hearing this shit when you ask Collie.
No put on noise suppression. Yeah.
Speaking of noise suppression, whenever Ali have his noise suppression on, you just hear his mouse clicking, but not his keyboard clicking.
Yeah, I guess because like the mouse clicking is like, fine enough to bypass sensors. The keyboard clacking is like very obnoxious. Like, the sensor's not gonna miss it.
Blue switches. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
boys.
Anyway. Yeah, none of us really have any Mother's Day stories, so let's say, yeah. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy it. Any, moms, people who like their moms, I don't fucking know who celebrates this holiday. Anyway,
Yeah,
next topic.
Oedipus, you know.
No, not that guy.
What is this next topic?
Nanotechnology. Let me preface this.
Nanotechnology, son.
Nanotechnology, Google that shit. But yeah, somebody made a thread on Twitter. I'm not gonna call them out by name or anything, but like, they're going through the
I
list. No, don't do that. Just don't do that. Bill?
Okay, I won't.
Okay, and you need to fucking acknowledge it when I say like, don't do that, because you never know with you.
I'll pinky swear.
Straight scale.
But yeah, I was
One
saying.
day you
Yeah,
Someone on Twitter.
they made a thread, and they go into the quote-unquote research they did about the COVID-19 vaccines. And everything was going normal. They have like a somewhat basic understanding, if not primitive, of like how the vaccine works, right? Until they reach a part that's like, okay, the vaccine contains nanotechnology. And it's like a verbatim quote. They say, nanotechnology. Google that shit.
Google that shit.
And I swear to God, it's the funniest fucking thing I've seen in a while.
white privilege again, but
They're not
I
white.
shouldn't say that.
They're not
Why?
white. They're not white. No.
Went off base check on that.
Collie, come
That's
through
the
now.
reason. Another reason why I should not have said that.
No, they have like the Trinity flag in their
70.
name, bro. Like,
72
Oh,
quote
damn.
tweets.
Nah,
That
that isn't
5G
like a
towers cause cancer, bro.
And it's not the same thing, but it's like when I was doing the course evolutionary biology, and like at the beginning of the term, they post like a online posted board now where you could give your thoughts on evolution, and I realized half of the people who keep in mind my course is like 200 people, so like 100 people in my evolutionary biology course did not believe in evolution. I just find that was funny.
they don't have any credits,
Yeah,
bro.
fellas.
The whole thing against them.
Yeah, fellas. The moment the universe was born, humans was around, fellas.
That's
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 like-
There
no
were no monkeys to return to.
That's just like, that's like religious people. That's what they believe. They don't believe in evolution at
Oh.
all. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Like, that's why.
Yeah, I'm kind of religious people. Okay.
No, because like the Bible
Yeah.
says, God sculpted man out of clay or whatever bullshit it says. I don't fucking know. We're meat. You know.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, some so.
My name, man.
Anyway,
we were
So
made
I
in his image, blah 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 blah.
yeah, voila.
My name, man. So I create, man.
I don't know
My
what
name, man.
Also,
Basically what the Bible-
random tangent. Where's Lachlan? Because Lachlan is not here. That means this might be the first episode he missed since episode 0.
No, don't
My
act
God.
it. Let it happen. Let it happen.
Okay.
We just had to see if it happened, yeah.
Yeah.
The world might end.
I was about to at him too.
The world might end, fellas.
The world might
Black
fucking
Show
end.
5 episodes.
When
It was
no
a
one
good
else
run.
pinky swearing with me.
It was a good run. Was it? Actually, was it a good run?
It was, yeah. He's, been here
Wait, how
every
much
week.
episodes is it?
33 episodes.
Remember how it rained like whole weekend? Well, I don't know. I wouldn't know it, but it rained like whole week. Well, it
Thanks,
rained like
Collie.
whole weekend from like
I mean, it's
Thursday
still
to
raining.
Saturday. Well, yeah, sorry.
It rained up here too, for the record.
I swear it was going on 12, like back in 2008, August 2008, where it rained constantly for a whole month, dog. The moment I thought of that, I immediately just went back to Noah the Ark. And ran like I said.
That man really just remember the date
Man,
of
rain for 40.
rain falling. That's crazy.
He went back to
Dog,
the Ark
it
days,
rained
but
for
like
a
he was there.
whole month, dog, and I just immediately think like, hey, shouldn't I go and
Collie,
flood us?
that
Like,
more.
Probably
shouldn't I
like
go
he
and
was
flood
on
us?
the
Like,
Ark.
I'm
Well, yeah,
like,
real sorry, dog. That real fucking kicks it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking
that's
sorry.
alright. I mean, I was young at the time, but now that I think of it now, it just spring back up old
Well, you
memories.
just hear rain upon the galvanized. It's like, hey, where the boat boy? Let me run up some animals there.
There was
Let
some
me
heavy
get
ass
2
rain
iguana.
there,
Let
so
me get 2 manikou. Let me get 2 of the fucking house lizard. All of them.
He bought him meat shop. We get two.
Well, there are
We get two
2
cow.
X-layers.
Yeah.
Don't kill them yet.
Wait,
Don't kill them yet. I just want 2. As well.
just so too late.
2 live ones,
We
yeah.
get 2 panga duck, 2 live
Oh, and
panga
if you
duck.
could buy, if you could buy like live chicken from like
I don't
the
know.
chicken depot.
Dog, you just
Like,
have to like pull them out from the back, right? Because you just go and just hit them, killing them in the fucking back. It's like,
Exactly.
well, pause whatever you do it in the back,
Oh,
there. Just give me 2. That's all I
Yeah,
want.
depending on how your shop works, you can actually see them killing them.
Yeah.
The most torturous
The-
thing is seeing them plug the chicken a lot.
Dude, like, it was the most, like, fucking traumatizing thing when I was younger. It's like, I went market, and we go to
Most of
the
them,
butcher
the best.
counter, and, like, they're just killing the chickens, like, right there. The guy just selling you the meat as they fucking kill it.
Yup.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
here you are, Doc. Yeah, okay, cool.
I was, like, 5 years
That's
old. I
one.
was like, this is scary as shit.
It is.
The best one is like nah, I never see them like. Well, I see it when I was like 5 or 6 because we killed one home because we had one, and I see them do it. I watched them do it. I wanted to watch them do it, and
You
besides
kind of
that,
sick. Okay. Go ahead.
the best was when they go by a chicken place and they like kill it, and then they remove the feathers and they just bust out the flamethrower, bro. It's
Yes.
be so.
Oh, yeah.
No, like, I
There's
remember
another
when
roast.
market.
Especially when the roasting is done.
Was that?
There's lots of different for when the roasting, Doc.
Yeah.
I think that's what is normally sell, Doc. There's roasting
Is-
after there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very
As well-
interesting smell.
Yeah, it's very enthusiastic. Is that what I'm looking for?
I don't think that's what you're looking for.
I don't think.
I don't think that's what you're looking for.
We could come back to that one, nah.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, like, I remember seeing, like, the metal cone thing is, like, fucking stick the chickens in. I was like, nah, this is fucking
Yeah.
barbaric.
You mean the bucket? The half a bucket?
Wherever it is,
Yes,
it was
we
like,
have a bucket.
it was like attached to the wall. I can't remember because it was like
Yeah.
decades ago. But yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
The
like
fucking
all of
sheep.
us here as a child have watched a chicken in the eye as it was being out the neck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just Trinidad, you know.
Yeah.
that is just a cult. That is just food. What do
Yeah,
you
we
mean?
That's how food is made. Yeah.
We are,
I
we are the
mean,
hunter-gatherers.
it's fresh, so it's better.
Yeah.
The local butcher shop by me, it's on the main road, and they have chickens in cages on the sidewalk,
Huh.
Yikes.
That doesn't
But-
sound.
which is bad
they have a
because
poultry
all
shop
the
by me.
smoke and all the emissions.
Yeah.
And it's on the
Yeah.
main road, so there's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
You don't want your gas.
Poultry shop don't mind me had the same thing, eh? But yeah, it's not narrow ass cage.
The only gas fumes I want is when I eat in doubles and cure up over the box stream.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Boxtrain is odd flavor.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why Nikolai don't understand that. You know?
Nikolai, Brendan, some other people too. I think. I think Sharma.
They
Oh,
don't
Sharma,
understand.
Sharma.
They don't understand.
Sharma is Sharma.
No, Sharma don't even like sauce doubles. I think
Oh,
Oh, never
well,
mind.
it's either she or
Yeah, I
Meeks
don't like
who just
sauce.
like don't like sauce doubles.
Sauce doubles is like hit hard, bro.
Yeah, I fucking love sauce doubles.
Sharma don't like sauce.
I don't understand that one.
Sauces hit hard when you're on the toilet the day after. Oh god.
Alright, then.
Thank you for your contribution, Paula.
Let me just fucking get back on track. Please talk about the vaccine. Really doubles in here.
Hey, yeah, doubles is solve illness, you know.
I don't know about all that.
Hey, we do not endorse that statement.
Yeah, that's not medical advice. We're about to like ask Dillon to like give actual medical
I do
advice.
in biology. I could say what I want.
Yeah, but like don't take
agree.
that advice. Take like the real advice.
All of us here, except maybe killed in biology, but not as a degree.
I cannot
That's my whole
believe the
degree, bro.
government shut down doubles when doubles is the one curing COVID.
Doubles
Yeah.
and sunlight all
That's
that.
the great Kamala Prasad Bissasa once said. The
Karma.
sun and doubles is what killing COVID. We
Just
shall
go out
see.
by the road, order two, everything slight, and stand in the sun and eat it, and you're good.
Wait, slight?
Slight pepper, yeah.
Heavy.
Dude,
Slight
Everything
Right, I see
heavy.
how it is, Ali.
wrong with slight?
Things like that.
Wrong with slight, Rajiv?
Better than 3 playing, you know.
Yeah.
You have a point. You have a point.
No, you
Yeah.
Well,
stick
we're on
slight
the
so you can
plane.
eat more, right?
You can't eat more if it's not slight.
If you take like too heavy, right, you're done after two.
That's just because you're weak.
Okay,
Yeah,
and but fuck. That's it.
Alright, Najib, no one have the iron stomach like you.
You don't have the fucking iron stomach either. You talking shit. It will fucking kill him if you try that.
That is my specialty.
But yeah, the vaccine, right? So the lady was like, "Yeah, nanotechnology is in the vaccine, and they're trying to control people with it." And she fully delved into like the fucking bullshit QAnon conspiracy theories around the vaccine after doing some mild googling, and it was just so amazing to me that someone could get like fucking radicalized like that just by trying to research the vaccine. So
I just have one thing to add.
How you
One
reach?
quick thing.
go ahead, go
Why do
ahead.
you say
Good.
Enon?
Dylan Mahis, that's our resident biology, well, relative expert.
Yeah.
Reference.
Would you like to explain to everybody how vaccines work for the sake of preventing misinformation?
Vaccines contain a less mild version of the whatever it is for. It's
Yeah.
have a less mild version of that disease. So I
Less
mean,
mild?
less mild, milder, you know.
Yeah, more
And
That's-
mild.
so your memory cells in your body will produce the antibodies. The antibodies that would normally be produced for the actual full strength virus, and that does kill the. So your body have memory cells now that would produce the antibodies. So when you get the real virus or the new real virus enters your body does not have to like go through that process of learning the antibodies and creating them because it's already producing them, and then
Suffer.
so then you don't get the virus. That's how vaccines work.
Yeah, why are you posting any hellscape as the podcast going on?
Yes. Let's see what Kiel is posting in Jonathan's
Kill is
house.
kill.
Anyway, to add on to what Dylan said, reminder that the COVID-19 vaccines don't prevent you from getting the virus. You can still get it, right?
Yeah.
Lachlan!
Lachlan!
Lachlan, you will not get an end.
This streak is saved. But, you
I
know,
just want you
Crisis
to know,
averted,
Lachlan, as your-
fellas.
No, I
Lachlan,
remember until I didn't.
I wanted you to know that as your friend that Jonathan Ali did not want to at you so you would miss the podcast.
I didn't say that.
That's fair.
I just said, yeah, we go see if he actually misses this time.
No, because the thing is, right? I was saying like earlier, like, oh yeah, I gotta come to the podcast. Because I was saying I might have other plans that conflicted with this at like 8:00, and then just now I was doing some other stuff, not thinking about any of that. And then
Wow.
I checked Discord on a whim. I was like, oh hey, the guys are on Discord. Let me go say hi. And then I realized you guys were all on the podcast channel.
Nice. Well, you reached with plenty of time to spare. So,
Man's remember to
Sorry.
forget.
let me finish what I was saying and then I'll throw it back to you for Mother's Day, Lachlan. Because you might
Because I
not...
have a mother.
Yeah. Yeah,
Whoa,
basically.
okay.
But yeah, okay, so the COVID-19 vaccine does not prevent you from getting the virus. It prevents the, well, it doesn't prevent, it lessens the chance that you would like straight up die from it or suffer any like long-term complications from contracting it. So
sir.
you can still contract it, you can still transmit it, which is why they tell you after you get the vaccine, still wear your mask and be careful, because if people in your social
Yeah,
circle
you can
aren't
still carry it
vaccinated,
around.
you could fuck them up, right? Like it's equivalent to being asymptomatic. There's just like way less risk involved for you. That doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mitigate the risk for everybody else around you. So I still encourage everybody, try and get vaccinated. But at the same time, remember, is you're not invincible. The people around you also are not invincible.
Is this related to the nanotechnology girl?
Yes, yes, it is. Google
Did
that
I
shit.
miss that discussion?
Google that
I'm
shit.
glad Kiel was spot on that on our relationship.
I just anti-vaxxers make me so upset.
Yeah,
Me too.
it was
Yeah,
so
very
funny.
true.
It's just
So
like I
fucking
can
funny.
understand like, the people who have like legitimate concerns, but the fact that she just did like yes, and like the first half of the thread, she's talking about like memory cells and some
The
scientific
first half
shit.
shows that she's like, okay, trying to understand how vaccines work.
Yeah,
Right?
so
She's
I was
going
like,
on the
okay,
right
like
path.
that makes sense. And that's it's just like
Swerve off
nanotechnology.
a cliff.
Google that.
He railed.
Swerve off the fucking cliff.
But
Yeah.
like, how is
Yeah.
it even supposed to mind control you? I've never understood
The
like
nanotechnology. You have
They
to
don't
Google that shit,
understand
Rajiv.
either. That's the point.
I have a quick but rather idiotic question. Right?
What? No, there's
Yeah.
no
What are
bad
the-
questions.
You see,
What are the differences between these different types of vaccines that we have involved, even though they're
it's
practically
just who
doing the same
producing it.
No, well,
Yeah,
there's like
also
some
It's who-
technical differences too, but yeah, like the main one is just who's producing it.
yeah.
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 So
They
why
rely on different
different?
technology.
Alright. So it have different people saying how they're getting like blood clots from a particular vaccine.
Okay,
And
yeah, I can talk about that real quick
I was
also.
getting big concerns over that.
That's the AstraZeneca/COVID shield ones.
Yeah, that's AstraZeneca, and like it got blocked in the US because of the blood clot thing, and
Yeah.
there's there are
And Europe.
complications in older people. The thing is, the
Yeah.
chance of the blood clot happening are less than the chances of blood clots happening due to birth control.
Yeah. Also,
Like
you
it's a
know,
microscopic
chance
chance.
of you getting a blood clot is also lower than, significantly lower than the chance of you, dying from COVID.
Yeah. So
Is the
it's like,
lesser of the two evils if you think about
like I was
that
surprised
way.
that like it got blocked, given that like how small the chance is. But there was such a frenzy in the media about it, so I guess it's like, yeah, let's just block it. We have other ones we could use. So like,
This whole like
Collie, I know you, right?
Guess
Like
which one-
I don't think you
Guess which one
understand.
the distributed internet?
Yeah, I really don't understand. I mean, like when Dillon explained it, right? It reminded me of why we have different vaccines in the first place. It's like if there's different chemicals involved or whatnot, until we can
Oh.
be virus or what.
It's just the virus, preservatives, shit like that.
Right.
There's also
Okay.
like storage conditions are different between vaccines. Like one of them you have to store at like negative temperatures.
Yeah, the RNA ones.
Yeah.
Which are the
Yeah.
And there's
the
also
Pfizer.
like with the efficiency rate, like Johnson & Johnson is significantly less effective than the rest of them.
I think the Russia one is the best
Russia
one.
was the first one to come out. There.
I am extremely
believe.
suspicious of those findings.
Maths as well as maths.
Everybody's dog. The Russia one is like 90% effective, but nobody wanna buy it because it's Russia.
It's maths as there.
No, like imagine you just get the Russian vaccine and all of a sudden, like Vladimir Putin's voice getting live streamed to your head, dog, you know? Nanotechnology, bro, Google that shit.
And then now
Yeah.
I love that you saying that, and Rajiv say, I'm very suspicious of his findings. And then it all just giving me flashback to that girl. It's like y'all just falling for the
Yeah,
same thing.
fellas. I feel
Oh, yeah, no,
that is
I
where
know
she
that,
nanotech theory come
like,
from, fellas.
Whether it works properly
She
or not,
thinking two
I have
steps ahead of her.
yeah, whether it works properly or not, I have no idea. I just have internal bias against it because of its country of origin.
Yeah.
Okay, like one of the most key differences also is the number of doses that you need to get. Like some need one, some need two.
And I mean, people prefer the one dose for obvious reasons.
Yeah, you'd rather like fucking go back to get fully immunized like months later, especially with like these supply issues going on in the world. But yeah, I think that's about as much information as we can give about the COVID vaccine. Again,
Yeah,
implore you all, as long as you're not like at significant risk, because there are some health complications with the side effects. But for the most part, the general
Yeah, just
population
follow
should be
your COVID.
fine.
Bro, even if you don't want to take the vaccine, just follow your COVID regulations
Still
and you're
follow
not
the
gonna get it.
regulations. Like I didn't
Wash
want
your
to.
hands, wear your mask.
I didn't want to hop on like COVID stuff too much, but like we saw Trinidad has to go into
Social distance.
lockdown again and into
Yeah.
further lockdown. So like
Yeah.
the sooner everybody
Y'all
follows
wanna
the
talk-
regulations,
Yeah.
the sooner we can all
You
go back to normal.
wanna talk about India dying or
No, probably up
I
another one.
mean,
No, because like last week we talked exclusively about COVID, so I was like,
yeah, about COVID and destruction.
we'll just skip stuff past the mention this week and then move on.
They're legit.
No,
they're
it's a
legit
COVID podcast
suffering,
now.
fellas.
Oh god,
Genocide.
I don't want to talk about COVID every week, dude. That's like mental torture.
true.
I also want to give a passing mention to Lebanon.
Thank you.
Hard luck
Okay,
to
what
the
are we
Lebanese.
mentioning Lebanon in what context?
There was a YouTube video,
they-
and I was like, if like all of us have to watch the YouTube video, it probably didn't make sense talking about it.
We'll talk about it next week.
Sure,
If the economy survive.
I'll put that on the thing. Sure, because like yeah, they're really fucking weak to prepare. Anyways,
Right.
Lachlan,
Mother's Day.
while everybody takes a sip of water during the drinks break, let me explain to Lachlan that yeah, today's Mother's Day, and I asked everybody, is like, yeah, does anybody have like any?
Let me explain to Lachlan what Mother's Day is.
Yeah, no, I asked everybody if like anybody has anything interesting they'd like to share about their mothers, and all we could come up with was KL saying my mom came home drunk today. So, yeah, Lachlan, do you have anything better?
Lachlan?
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 He dead.
You lost Lachlan.
Lachlan, your mic muted.
Lachlan, your mic is muted if you are here. Lachlan is not here. Alright.
So, Roti.
Yeah, just talk about that. So, journey sound
Sorry.
test.
Longer than I expected.
Okay. Yeah, Lachlan. But because it's Mother's Day, I was like, yeah, does anybody want to talk about their mom and have anything they'd interesting they'd like to share?
About my mother?
Yes.
Like
You
any
see-
stories.
The problem is I have a lot of stories about my mother.
Just give us the
But
best
thing
one.
is- huh?
You just give us the best one.
No, the problem is my mother does not like being posted up on like the internet or on social media or anything. So as much as I would like to share, because my mother's a very entertaining person, I have a lot of entertaining quotes and stuff from my mother and whatnot on like interactions, but like it would go against her wishes for me. Like she doesn't like me to post her on social media or anything, which is why I like don't have any pictures of her up. And she would especially not like if I like told stories about her in a podcast.
Right, okay. I understand. So we really have
Yeah.
nothing collectively from the six of us. I really should have like cleared this beforehand. Holy shit. This is something all over again, dude.
I have one, but I've said it twice on the podcast before.
Yeah, is the fucking Sukuna story. Tell
The
it
Sukuna
twice.
one?
No, is the one where she got like a 5-inch scar on her forearm.
You
Oh.
told that one also, yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
There
Yeah,
was
she
one that
fell on
I
an
had I've also told.
pothole and-
Yeah, but like I feel like she probably wouldn't mind me sharing this one, which is just the fact that like when she, I think she won a St. Lucian scholarship back in the day, and I think someone asked her if she could have anything as like a prize for the scholarship because I think they only.
Nope,
give one
you told us
prize
already. You told
Yeah,
us
I told
already.
him like the first episode,
Yeah.
but like
It was
yeah,
episode number 2,
whenever-
but yeah, Saltfish.
yeah, but yeah, whenever they asked her what she wanted as a prize for getting the scholarship, and her answer was a pound of saltfish.
Nice.
Yeah,
I guess I can try and talk about my mom like generally.
your mother seems like an interesting person.
I don't know what
Yeah.
like
Sudoku.
no, I already told you Sudoku story. Yeah, we passed that. Fuck that story, dude. Holy shit.
That's still my favorite story.
But yeah, so my mom is a primary school teacher.
Mhm.
And she's been doing that
So
for several decades now. She's
Nice.
close to
20
retiring.
years. Oh.
She also served as principal, like on and off, for that school that she's still working at. She's working at for years now. But yeah, for a while she was like acting principal, so that was pretty cool, I guess. I don't know.
Pretty cool, I guess.
How does it feel being the son of a principal? Well, temporary.
I know, like, because it's weird, right? Because, you know, obviously she's focused on education. So she, you know, is very aware of, like, what SEA means. She teaches in, like, Champlain. You all know where that is? By the Carrot Factory?
Yeah.
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 Right. So, I don't even know how to describe this, but it's, like, similar to Love Until. I'll just leave it at that. Like, if you know what that means, you know what that means. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
children, they aren't really allowed to focus on education. Right? You know, it sucks, but yeah. So, you know, she sees, like, so many horror stories on a daily basis, and it's like, okay. You know, she obviously wanted better for me, so she's like, yeah, I want you to like do this many test papers and like, make sure you study really well to go to a good school. And from a young age, I was always like, fuck that bullshit. I don't want to do any of that shit. I just want to like read comics, play it twice.
Yeah.
And like obviously she had good intentions, but it's like, yeah, I just don't want to like deal with that. And she's like telling me over and over, it's like, if it doesn't work out, it'll be really bad for you. And I'm just like, it'll just work out because I haven't thought about what happens if it doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 I don't think anyhow we did.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're all still here.
Yay.
I mean, I guess we were more predisposed in general,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, because I didn't study for SCA,
Yeah.
like,
I just did
I
like
sorry,
whatever
I
we did
feel
in
like I
school,
put in
and
so much effort for SCA, and I feel like I didn't get nothing rewarded, nothing like crap, dude. Nothing at all.
exactly.
I can't believe my father had to pay me to go press, but that was
no, like
like
the
a
system does
lifesaver.
have like a way of making it feel like that, Collie. Like you're just less because you didn't do as well on a conventional test. It's like
Yeah, because at the end of the day, no exam should define what you would,
yeah, exactly.
And at the end of the day,
National test.
there's just a general there's a general thing to say. No exam should define what you would. But then you have to do a life-changing exam at 11 years old. That's
like
crazy.
it's so fucked up, right? Like my mom acknowledges like how fucked up that system is, right? Every teacher I talk to acknowledges how fucked up that system is. Anybody that works in education can like tell you, yeah, this is like dumb and stupid. Why do we do this to kids? But for some reason, it's still like this.
That's why I think Barbados actually
They
stopped
tried to
not
cancel
doing
it.
it anymore.
They was planning on canceling it, but I don't know when they're gonna put that into effect. So I guess you're gonna have to deal with that for a few years more. Just show it to the kids. Especially no, I'm not go there. I'm not go there.
No, Collie, go there.
Nah,
No,
I
Collie,
ain't
you
going
right
there.
there. Go there.
No, given his
Well,
Collie,
then-
given his
Stereotypical, and I
Collie.
ain't going there. Okay?
Yeah, given his Collie, you might not want to go
Not
there.
go there.
But yeah.
I just find like
It's to the point where like the ones who succeed could provide better for their children, and then those children could do better. So it comes to the point where education is almost pay to win.
Yeah, like it definitely perpetuates the
Shit.
class divide. For sure, like
Life
the whole
is
British
yeah,
school
that's
system does.
capitalism.
Doesn't not mean that you don't have like success stories where you come from nothing and you study and you do it, because it does happen regularly.
Yeah.
And the media love to highlight it, right?
Yes,
But like,
sir.
Don't
Good
like just don't
fucking
pretend as if
story.
having rich parents isn't an advantage in this life.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
But yeah. So
Yeah.
that was my mom in like my life. For, like the longest while she's just like, yeah, focus on education and nothing else. And like, I don't want to do that.
That's
And
kind of an unhealthy mindset.
yeah. And my grandma is
Yeah.
like, because she's also a mother. My grandmother is like typical grandmother in the way that they like, think you're a baby up until even though I'm 21 now,
yeah.
They never get past
I can
that.
kind of talk about my grandmother actually.
Yeah. And
To
like,
be honest, we shouldn't get vexed for them kind of mothers because you don't know.
no, yeah, I
one
adore my
day that
grandmother
they
to death.
might
I
not be.
have to like call her after this.
Yeah, but you might know when you might see them. So it's always good to have them around.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I had to say is rest in peace. Like,
Thank you.
Isn't your grandmother alive?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
wait.
she's like very active in your life, Dillon.
You live with her.
Not really. Uh,
Her room is next
Let
to
me not
yours.
get
Does she not live upstairs though?
No.
Dylan, you
Yeah, let me
said
know.
you had to be-
I am sorry, guys. Guys, I am sorry. I have zero sympathy.
Oh my god, this man is whole dark empathy.
I am
Nah, I wouldn't say
sorry.
that. I wouldn't say that.
Dog, I have zero sympathy.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Let's just move on.
There we go, fellas.
Yeah,
Update,
so yeah, my
update.
grandmother is like,
Roti.
she's been like very present in my life. I lived with her for a while when I was younger. And like, her like backstory is like the wildest shit. Because she'd like tell me so much stories about, because she was growing up at the time where Trinidad was fresh out of emancipation, right?
Oh god.
Hell yeah.
That's how recent slavery is, if you think about it. It's like right there.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, fellas.
Slavery and colonialism, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, she was growing up in, a rough time, and she's very much a product of this time, so it's like, she, worked as a farmer, as like a lumberjack. She would, like, go up on the hills and chop trees with her father as a teenage girl,
Pretty.
Yeah.
to the
I
point
don't know if
that,
I'll quote it.
yeah, like, she's still incredibly muscular to this day. She could probably beat me in a fight. It is insane.
She should.
Yeah.
You should just want to on your grandmother.
But,
No,
yeah,
mine
like,
was just making turn, bro.
Muscular grandma.
but yeah, she's, incredibly cool. I love my grandma to death. Also, my mom, I, didn't really say that much. But yeah, I love my mom to death too.
Yeah.
Would not be the person I am without them. For reasons other
Yeah.
than biology. But yeah.
That is how things work, yes.
Lachlan, you said you had something to say about your grandmother?
Well, yeah, because like, I feel like I vaguely remember my grandmother in like my childhood, and like, yeah, like my younger years. It's kind of just like there. She was always just like a constant loving figure. Because like I only have like growing up, I only really had one grandmother because my dad's mother died before I was born, so I grew up with my mother's mother mainly. And she lived in St. Lucia, so I could only actually see her like either when we went up to see her when she came down. But she was always like a constant presence. Always like took care of her grandchildren and everything. All of her kids still like doted on her constantly and stuff. But like I feel like I don't really have like the most memories because most of that was like while I was still younger. And then around like my main memories of my grandmother in like my adolescence years were that she had Parkinson. So she kind of like lost a lot of like her mental function for like a while. And so most of my recent memories of her kind of just like her sitting in a chair, just like, staring out into space because she doesn't really have like that kind of like cognitive ability. But like it was like she was still like a very comforting presence. Everyone was still like happy to come and see her. And then that's like when we start hearing like all these stories about her, like how she took in a child who was like kicked out by their family and took care of them. She built someone a house and like all this. And then that was when I started realizing, wait a second, she's like the greatest person who ever lived. And now I barely have any memories of her. But like, yeah, it's just like every time I like visit now, we always hear like a new story about her of like how she helped someone or how she like changed someone's life. And it's always like the nicest thing because it like very much sets an example that like her kids follow, like all of her grandkids follow. Like you said, like I feel like a lot of like my best tendencies are because of her indirectly. Like I would not be the person that I am today without her. Even though like she may not have necessarily taught me those lessons like herself. It's like I can easily look to her as an example of like the things she did. And yeah, and then when I was in Canada for my first year, I randomly got like a message to call my parents, and then I found out that she died.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Like it was already a stressful day because like I had like a bunch of like quizzes and like assignments due that day, and it was like really early into the semester too. It was like before the end of September, so like I kind of just like was dealing with a very long day, and I had to do with that. So that wasn't fun. Then I had to like go down. That's why I went back down to like St. Lucia for like reading week just for like, a few days to like go to the funeral and stuff. And it was really nice to like see like everyone, coming together and like celebrating her and all that because it's like even though she's gone, you can see the kind of impact she made on like the people around her. I just think that she is an inspiration to us all.
Nice. That's very nice,
Yeah.
Lachlan. Thank you.
God,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Anyway,
What
anybody
about-
have anything else?
No. I mean, I could kind of go on about saying how my grandmother that I live with now currently kind of does the same thing, but
Hey, Granny.
based on my actions lately and the people around her, she is very underappreciated. To the fact that how she is treated. And never mind, I can't continue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Oh.
I'm not going to say
You
that
didn't say anything.
yet. I didn't say anything.
That's the point.
Okay.
I was
Listen.
going to say
Rajiv, you have anything?
Is Rajiv there?
Rajiv's not here.
Well,
Let me move on. So, like I was saying before, Lachlan rejoined. during the sound test, this came up that Kale was eating what, Dalpri?
Yeah, Dalpuri and Cardo.
Yeah, so like
Is that curry duck?
Yeah, Cardo.
Is that good? Because I like regular duck.
you've had regular.
Yeah.
As in, like, I like
Curry duck
duck.
is-
Let me tell you, Lachlan. Curry duck for us is like the way we eat curry duck. Like any other way is a weird way
Yeah,
to eat duck.
people don't eat duck in like any other way. Same with like goat.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I don't usually eat duck. I don't usually
Roast
eat
duck.
goat unless it's curry either. So,
Well, there you go.
yeah. I love curry goat.
But yeah, so this come up the sound test, and we started like arguing about like what was the best fucking kind of roti. So we're gonna hash it out now because that's entertaining, I guess. Right at the top, my favorite is bus up shot. If you're vexed,
Yes.
who vexed us? I don't care. Bus up shot is the
Vex
best.
this field.
Does anybody disagree?
Like triple S.
Wait, what you say?
No, I
What?
don't disagree.
Bus up shot is the best.
Wait, where's one? What's up, shot again?
Toasty.
Both subshot is the only roti.
Toasty is something else.
Yeah, those is something.
Oh,
else.
really? I didn't know that.
I
I thought
thought
it
we
was
was
the same
talking
thing.
about roti.
It's
I
called
thought we was
toasty
talking about
because you
roti
can-
pieces as a tier list.
Bus up shot is
Yeah,
paratha.
Yeah, it's paratha. It's called toasty because you can split it in two.
Oh, okay. Well, paratha is bus up shot then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
paratha is possible.
Yeah.
Can someone send a picture?
Yes,
Because I
ma'am.
remember
Yeah,
when I just
Lama send a picture.
remember why I did.
Lachlan,
Oh.
bus up shot is just they just beat it.
So that's why.
Let's
You
fucking
know what?
describe it.
That makes sense.
Look, we're not in the fucking
That
kitchen,
makes
like
sense.
looking at him make it, right? But
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's
It's
true,
kind of
they
beat up the
beat the roti.
Yeah,
no, but
it
like
is,
that, yeah, that's how they
yes.
make it. But
Beat that roti like I beat my children.
oh,
Whoa, okay.
Lachlan?
Lachlan?
Okay.
Not at all, because I don't eat bus up shot.
On the podcast?
You don't eat bus up shot, but you still beat your children.
No comment.
Sada's in second.
What's this like?
Sada.
Yeah, Sada.
Sada.
Sada's alright.
I feel like Alu Puri should be in second for me.
I
I
Alright.
personally
Yeah, we
put
could put-
Dalpuri over Sada.
okay, hold on. If we counting aloo roti, we counting pepper roti too.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
pepper no, but you don't use
No.
pepper roti
Yeah.
functionally as a roti.
Yeah, but like a
No,
dark
you
horse, bro.
No. Pepper
Yes.
roti is more like no.
Pepper
don't think
roti
I think it
podcast.
counts. I think it fucking counts.
I don't think it counts.
Pepper roti should count. Why they
Yeah.
call it roti?
That's
Nah. You lost one out.
Collie, that's
Nah.
the worst defense you could use, but okay.
My
It's
guess
like
is no.
unless you. Shh. Okay, so like, I can understand why I don't want to call it because pepperoni is somewhat similar to panini, right? And
What?
panini is
Wait, no, hold on. He onto
at
some.
least-
He onto some.
It's a type of flatbread. Let me be honest.
He I still with him. It.
A panini, no, it's I guess
I-
technically a panini is a flatbread. You make it flat.
Yeah.
He's straight in that like bun, but like I still with him. Yeah.
No, you know, roti is just what the Hindi word for bread, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what?
yeah.
Like, you're not
Oh.
completely inaccurate. Like, he's still there.
I thought I was none.
You're on the right
Naan is
path.
No, that is yeah, non-bread. Yes.
Pepperoni is a panini is like a life changing take, dude. What the fuck?
You need to make food after that.
I just relate the two on why Oli wouldn't count it as a roti.
What is
Because it makes
pepperoni?
sense not to.
Oh,
Because it makes sense not to.
It's
So I tried to
roti
come
and
up with
you
a
stuff it.
reason like, oh, frick.
yeah, it's
Why
just
would-
like roti, like flattened with like pepper in between.
Cheese.
Pepper filling.
Cheese.
Yeah, it's basically sada roti with pepper.
But the lack of a better word, I'll just call it pepper chutney, because it's not like pepper sauce, right?
Mhm.
I guess technically isn't it more like a calzone?
Yeah.
No, because calzones is
Yeah.
rice,
Yeah.
right?
Calzone have like many things in it.
No,
no,
that's
no,
not the reason, like,
things-
it's not calzone, but like, calzones is rice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, like actual bread.
put some baking powder on it.
It's like, it's like a fucking currant roll, but only one layer.
It's like a layered savory
It's like
pastry,
how,
but with pepper.
And
No, because
other
like currant roll is like multiple layers, right? So just imagine like one layer currant roll, like that's it. Just with pepper inside.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like
A
current roll.
sausage roll.
Oh.
It's a sausage roll.
You could just imagine a fucking sausage roll went to the sausages.
Why
Pepper.
would you say that?
That sounds awesome.
Wait,
That sounds
y'all
Veggie
horrendous.
sausage roll.
y'all put more than just pepper in your pepper roti, right?
I don't make it, I
I don't
just
know about
Yeah.
that.
buy and eat it. Like,
Because the way you're saying it right now is kind of scaring me.
It's aloo. It's like an aloo curry but with pepper in it.
We also put
Yes.
cheese on ours. I don't know if you're supposed to, but we
I
do
don't
that.
know about cheese.
That's gross.
It tastes
I was
great.
in the UK
Rajiv-
once. I saw a place that was selling
Rajiv
cheese
use
rolls.
it Corelli.
Yes, I eat curly. Curly is great. I will stand by that.
Nah, you done. You
Right.
done.
All your food opinions
Alright,
are
you
irrelevant.
will conquer the universe for us.
Thank you, Colin.
Riley
Now
is
that
fucking
fast food universe
trash.
is down, it's time for that man to shine.
I rather eat dog
All I have
food.
to say.
Okay, who posted
Yeah,
it?
I rather starve to
that
death,
kind of
bro.
over. That kind of awful. But hey, go first of all.
Ali, where did you get this from? Did you make this?
No, I cannot remember where I got it from. It's funny as shit though.
I see that already too. I see it on Instagram.
But yeah, like speaking of bongs, my mom was like, yeah, we are currently growing outside. Go pick some for me now. And I was like, why do you have this growing? Who eats this? And
Right.
she
I
was
mean, they're
like,
very effective. You just put it next to your fence and it just grow on your fence.
it does, yeah. But she was like, yeah, I just eat it. And I'm like, why? It tastes horrible. And she's like, no, if you
I
cook it up with
mean-
onions, it's fine. And I just was like, time's not hard anymore, right? Like, you don't want to eat this.
No, she has a point. It just tastes good with onions. The sweetness of the caramelized onion along with the curly really complements it.
I try making a mother like curry.
Wait,
It tastes good
do you
actually.
do you make it standard in any form? Is when you make when you stuff it. But like
Colontry.
yeah, that is the only way I could eat it.
Finally, I don't
Interesting.
think.
Well, do into that Corelli, dog. Fuck it, Corelli.
I've actually never had colontry.
But I don't know like how much roti types there are. I just know Dalbury is last place.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
that taste. And you
For
think
sure,
my
for sure.
curly. You think my curly thing is bad.
You see Dalbury defender, boy.
Yes.
Da-
Change your
Like,
fucking nickname to
that's-
that right now. You've been 10 seconds for too long.
That is true. You have been
Back
10
in
seconds.
half.
Alright, give me a second.
Dalbury sucks, dude.
It's just
you suck
messy for no reason. You
That's
could
part
do
of the
without it.
charm.
Like, you could
What if I
just.
don't stop paying Thompson Pay?
Well, I mean, like, it's like really the only way to do like rap roti unless you're doing like not even fucking know. But at the same time, I could just do without it.
Yeah, you could do it without it. Then don't eat it.
Yeah.
That's like the only like use case for Dalbury roti is rap roti. Everything else, true.
Dalbury is just Dalbury is just the wings of the roti.
It's the what?
The wings, like chicken wings.
Explain.
Chicken wings are so cumbersome to eat. It is the least like value for money piece of chicken that you could buy.
Okay, I'm following, yeah.
Oh,
If
I don't consider it cumbersome to
God,
eat
I'm
though. I
my
find
way.
it like pretty easy to eat.
no, but
all
it's
I'm
like,
getting,
as
all I'm getting from this is that you all eat like a bunch of dogs.
Just so.
Rajiv is Corelli.
How is that irrelevant to the scale? You all
That's
can't
very
eat
relevant.
Dalbury without make- You all can't make Dalbury eat. You can't eat Dalbury without making a mess. Please.
I
You're how old?
find-
You're 21.
I find you coming
It's
real
not
hard
even
with that
21
one.
Sundays. I now turn 18.
Oh,
That's a
you know,
lie.
turn 18. You were here as a minor. Get banned.
You're not allowed to be in a hellscape, so there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
21 and up.
So what are you doing there?
Wait.
Where do you purchase minor repellent?
Which
What?
is what?
Lachlan, so like he been talking to the Roman Gales on Twitter.
Oh lord.
Where the fan cams? Hold up. No, just cancel this real quick.
I just want them away from me.
Just
I
don't.
see what you mean, but why in that context?
Yeah, that's sausage
Because-
spark, Lachlan.
I feel like I had a story linked to this, but I can't remember where it was.
I think it's better to save that to not say that story
Hashtag Lachlan is over party.
again.
I ain't do nothing wrong.
How many
Make sure
partners
it's
do you have,
Korean.
Ali?
Let me fucking move on to the last topic and just get this fucking podcast
Hold
over.
on. I have. So, like, I'm not a roti expert, but the one opinion I do have is that if you're giving me wrapped roti, I refuse to eat it with bones. I will only
Yes.
eat boneless roti.
That is
Everybody
fine.
agrees with it.
That's
That's
fine,
fine.
yeah.
Yes.
Wait, how do you
I
don't
feel
know.
like really hungry and you don't
I
give
feel
a
like I
shit about
tweeted
bones.
about this, and then for whatever reason, like all the Chinese were coming for me. I don't know why.
I
Listen.
can't remember that.
No. If Nikolai was there,
Wait, you
It
trying
was
to get
mainly from
cancelled?
I think.
Yeah, Meat and
You
Drew
almost
would
get
like
cancelled on
openly
Twitter
agree
for
with you. But yeah.
Yeah. Because like,
It's
why
You
like
almost
God
get
the-
cancelled on
you
Twitter
get
for that shit.
pulling bones out my
I do
mouth?
not mind.
You almost get
If
cancelled on Twitter for that nonsense. Oh boy.
if you're putting it
You
with
never
the
know
bone,
what people
just give it
else.
separately.
Trinity
I
people
don't
is
You
called
do eat them bones.
Trinity people is called banana
There's something
pigs,
deep.
so they're not allowed to say anything.
How do you
That's
feel about
Take off my
Edo's
shirt.
roti?
I never had it. It sounds like it would taste good though.
It is good.
Cassava roti though. That's the best thing I've eaten in my life.
I've
Cassava
never had
roti.
roti, but it sounds great.
Well, cassava roti / cassava bread, whichever name you want to call it.
Honestly, once you can like
Flatbread.
grind it, once you can grind it into like a moderately dry paste, you can put it in a roti.
So wait, we use dogs for now like in Dalpuri, but all you out eating provision.
Oh,
Your,
I
your
want the
dogs-
provision much.
No. You're eating like dogs because you'll make a mess at your age eating dal curry.
oh. It's how real
can call
thing in
me the
Dalpur to
dog.
make mess with dog.
Yeah, like the dal.
If your complaint is that it's too messy,
Dalism.
eat better. That's all I have to say. Eat better.
Damn.
It's not just too messy. It's just the taste of it. Like it don't. It's just
Okay,
tastes
well
like
say
dal.
that. Say that.
Well,
Use that
obviously,
if you don't like how dal tastes, that's fine. I respect that.
So you vex?
No, I'm vexed because Ali was like, yeah, I can't eat it because I can't eat.
Like fucking too much. Alright, last topic, fellas. So let me just wrap up here. So, real quick, I want everybody to give their favorite album and why is their favorite. Going on the list. Rajiv.
I don't know any albums by name. I
Collie.
just listen to music.
yeah, Avenged Sevenfold. Some shit.
What?
Avenged Sevenfold some shit. That the album, Collie?
Your
I
favorite
don't know
album.
any good. I don't know any albums. Okay, I just
Yeah.
don't good.
There's his self-titled
Rajiv.
album. There's City of Evil. There's Nightmare.
Pick one.
There's,
Just pick one, Kiel.
No,
Well,
I
which
thought
one
you
have
told me
almost
the
easy?
name
Which
of
one
the
have
albums.
almost easy? Which one have almost easy?
I think that's his self-titled one.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take that one.
Yeah.
Why,
Yeah, that
why
was
is that your
nice.
favorite, Collie?
Because I really love the song.
You come good.
That is make me. It really make me. Okay, I really like this song, well, the album, because the songs, especially when I have a bad day, just make me rock out and make me forget about the troubles for like even if it's for like a minute or so.
That's
This
nice.
song saved my life.
That's nice, Collie.
Well, yeah, basically what Dillon say.
Kiel, go ahead. What's your favorite album?
Let's get you the best.
Sorry, Collie. My
Uh,
bad.
my favorite album will also have to be the self-titled Avenged Sevenfold album. Like Big Man talk, as we talking about this album on Twitter all the time. It's such a great album.
I've never seen you talk about this fucking album.
I've
Big
also never-
Dog. Nah.
You're missing out, dog.
Let me find them
Yeah, go
tweets.
tweet
for
about
you.
this album right now.
What?
Go tweet about this album right now.
Avenged Sevenfold.
You literally have no
Avenged-
tweets about this album.
Yes, I do.
I literally just switched it.
Best album.
Look at the archives to prove him wrong. I respect that.
Let me.
Did I spell this fucking
What?
band name right? I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm competent.
I smartest.
Yeah. Wait, okay, why is that your favorite album?
Oh, cause okay, Avenged Sevenfold was like the first band that I got into
Okay.
when I started listening to metal, and
Same.
this is like This is one of the earlier works, and the drummer before he died, he was like a great drummer, and he contributed so much to this album. It's just a little special. It holds a little special place in my heart, you know.
Nice.
He ever
Plus,
do the one for Blinded in Chains? Because that drummer, my God.
uh,
When he dropped down the starting of that dog, hey, it was hype my real
yeah,
good. Blinded in Chains was good. I don't know what's going on with the ending, but the whole song was good.
good band.
Yeah,
It's a good
continue.
band. It's a great
Yeah,
band.
yeah.
Nice.
Also, runner up would be Ghost Reveries by Opeth. But yeah, that's it.
Okay, Dillon.
I like the Resistance album by Crown the Empire because, like, even though I don't even like listen to like post-hardcore and stuff anymore, I don't know. I just love every single song on the album, and it have a very nice theme and thematic. And yeah, love the singer, love the drummer, and the guitar could be a little better, but overall, plus the whole album tell a story, which is pretty cool. So yeah.
Oh,
Nice. Lachlan.
For me, it's probably Photo by Coda the Friend because it's an album that I like randomly got into just because I copy all of my friends' music tastes. I just think I really love the vibes on the album. It's one of those albums where like I would go like I heard it the first time. I was like, this is amazing. And then there was one song in particular, which is called Bagels, that I just heard and I was like, yo, I feel like he's talking about me. And then I listened to it more, and then I was like, wait a minute, this has nothing to do with me, but I relate to some very specific lines, and that's cool. And then it's just like the kind of album where like I'll go back to it like every once in a while, and I'll like notice a new thing in like a song, and I'll be like, oh, I didn't realize this before, but like I feel seen by this song, and it makes me appreciate it even more.
Nice.
And it's also probably one of the only albums that's ever made me tear up. Although it caught me off guard, so don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
I
it.
see.
Okay.
Songs make you cry, dog. I
Nothing
mean,
makes
it's probably on an internal level how the song relates there, but
It's more
it
so
had
that like
certain.
I didn't realize how sad it was, and then like I listened to it and I was like, "Oh wait, she's dead," and then it was like, "Oh."
Um,
Nice.
Also, yeah, the entire album has like this big theme of like going home and remembering your roots, and it's just brought across really well throughout the entire thing. And I just think that's neat.
Very cool, Lachlan.
Yes.
Okay.
What about you, Jonathan?
Yeah.
What about you, Jonathan?
Okay.
It's Daft Punk.
Yeah, it is. It's Discovery by Daft Punk. It's
Yeah.
an
Good
all-time
God.
classic.
I'm so excited saying that.
Wait, really?
Yes, I love that album to death. It's so good. Just from top to bottom, every song on it is a fucking vibe. Specifically, my
How
favorite.
come,
What?
how come you've never played any Daft Punk on the board?
You know,
He does.
because it's too
every
high.
once in a while I do it. Just not often.
I should listen to more Daft Punk though. I mean,
Discovery is a good place to start. Like, I think the older stuff is not as good.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Heard About a Faster Stronger was good, but
That
I
was off
really
for
want to hear
Discovery.
something.
That was off for
else
Discovery.
from it.
Yeah, I love that song.
Okay.
My favorite song off of the album is probably Aerodynamic, because they wanted like the crazy, like sick guitar solo that just goes and goes and goes. It's so good. And yeah, you know, it's persisted for so long because it's such a classic album. Like the only, you know, albums that got released by Daft Punk while I'm like old enough to be aware of Daft Punk are Discovery and Random Access Memories, right? They have not released that much music, but like everybody knows fucking Daft Punk because of those two albums. It's crazy.
True.
But
It
yeah.
was nice knowing you, Daft Punk.
Yeah, and well, they fucking broke up this year. Like, I was waiting for, you know, them to drop an album. Because it's been, you know, such a while since Random Access Memories. Then I wake up one day and see, oh yeah, they broke up. Fuck you. I'm like, shit. I was
God
sad all
damn
day.
it.
Yeah. Never got that last album, but what we'll do. Alright, let me get closer remarks. Going on the line. Rajiv, go.
Yeah, great time. Eat some roti.
Collie.
Yeah, Happy Mother's Day.
Kale.
Drink some water.
Dillon.
Google that shit.
Fuck, you stole mine. Lachlan.
I came.
Yo, what?
Alright, I'll just say this week's thumbnail has not been made yet. We'll sort that out after the podcast wraps up. Sorry, this is a day out a day late. That's my bad. Did somebody leave? Call just leave.
No, that's everyone's bad.
It was really minor because like I just wake up late and I was like, yeah, I'll fucking put it off. I have nothing to like we
Yeah,
could talk
it's
about.
alright.
Yeah. So call him moms, I guess. Listen to
Shout out to all
Discovery.
the moms.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of Mother's Day. I'm gonna go call my grandmother after this. And yeah, for everybody here from BTA Podcast, it's been episode number 33. Thank you and good night.
Good night.
Do.
Nikolai's not here.
And cut.